looking to put a drive together.
Come on, come on. Hey, Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick.
Now Green throwing to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Okay,
a gain of 11 on the play. And the Panther first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them. And boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Still leading 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Green. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going to try and throw. That is caught. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Panther football to start quarter number 2. And the rain, as we expected might happen at some point, has started to fall here. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Carolina.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
You want to talk about the proverbial deer in the headlights. That's exactly what he was when he got the ball. Went to hit a lane and get upfield, and all he saw, extra defenders bearing down on it. Perfect time to dial up the blitz. An excellent call.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for him first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Green from the gun on 3rd down. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Now a run up the middle with Washington. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
The Panther offense staying put. They'll go for 2.
The Panthers.
They'll try and throw for it. And he'll get into the end zone to make it a 5-point game. And with a successful two-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. To the sideline and incomplete. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for this second quarter, but I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Lawrence to throw. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Derek Brown coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Let's take it inside his own 40. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Back to throw. Green. He's airing it out for Williams. That is incomplete.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters to play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle, no mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
And the Panther 1st down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Xavier Worthy, 23 yards for the touchdown, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left.
Ryan Fitzgerald.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Lawrence will throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Thomas. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now Lawrence. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Fielded at the 33. A good return there, 17 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. The Panther offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Halftime coming up. Let's get you downstate an hour or two to Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. And the Panthers going to take over here to start quarter number 3. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. That is caught downfield. It's Worthy. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Panthers.
Dragon 60.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Fights off the tackle at the 20. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Carolina. Trey Benson, 34 yards. And the Panthers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Jaguars 3.
Well, it wasn't a one-play drive, but I think they'll take it. The scoring summary, 2 plays and into the end zone.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Aguilar. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. You got to get the offense back on 45. Hut, hut. Motion.
Looking to throw. Aguilar. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taking it about the 36. Nifty footwork at the 45. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset. Richardson looking to throw. Open man right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
First down, Carolina.
Richardson looking to throw this. Working downfield, he's got Thornton. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Dante Thornton, 29 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Fitzgerald now for the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick
The kickoff
off
team on the field
Carolina.
now as they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard
And out now
line.
comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. And Tommy Adebawore, the one who got in there for the sack. It looked like they were trying to get him outside there, but this defense had different plans.
Yeah, they really had an outside-in kind of a pass rush. It's almost like when you're covering a punt. You can't let him get to the outside and get to the sideline. You force him to stay in the middle of the field, and they did exactly that and made the play.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. And a Tommy Adebawore able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. That's taken on the 25. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They have picked up right where they left off in half number 1. Just looking. He's got a man complete. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Dante Thornton. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Panthers get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. And that is off the left upright. It's no good.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick
Now he's
off
back
for
out there to
Carolina.
boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. And we'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. Looking to put a drive together.
Down. 50, green.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Throwing to start the drive. Aguilar. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. And a Tommy Adebawore in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Here's Logan Cook now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Gets around him. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. The Panthers offense and Anthony Richardson ready for this next possession. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Richardson. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And quickly they get to the line.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Richardson going to change the play here. On 3rd down, here's Washington. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
That's how you get right up off of him, Matt, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a 1st down with his very next run.
And he slings one that's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to, and if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Back to throw here. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
The
CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up,
a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers continue to pour it on here in the fourth. Well, Charles, just impressive in all three phases. Offense, defense, special teams have really done their job. And here the offense doing its part yet again with another score in the fourth quarter.
I know it seems like something we shouldn't do because the scoreboard does tell it all. But let's set it aside for a moment. This game was absolutely memorable with how they played it. Really terrific effort. Really well executed. Congratulations to them.
Can you believe it? He misses another one, his third so far.
Ryan Fitzgerald.
So with the missed PAT
Carolina.
in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Jaguars offense ready to set up shop here again. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now. Ready, ready. Hut, hut, hut.
Throwing to start the drive. Aguilar. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 30, hut, go. Set, go. Set.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Ready up.
Operating from the gun, Aguilar. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. On 1st down, it's Benson. Touchdown, Carolina. Trey Benson ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Panthers have got it on cruise control. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win, but one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them, because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
Fitzgerald now for the extra point. And this part of the game has been an adventure thus far, but this one is good. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Here we go. Black 40. Ready?
Now the former Syracuse man, LaQuinn Allen. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the fourth quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
Able to convert on 3rd and 14, a terrific play call. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Set.
They'll give it to Rodriguez. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Yellow. Hut.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Carolina getting set to take the field. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Jalen Husky on the coverage.
He'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL. It's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And that will be incomplete.
But
their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught at the 25. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their totals. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On the return.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
At their own 24-yard
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, you see our guys on offense, they're just putting up point after point. We need to leave our mark somehow, too, and they did it, pitching a second-half shutout.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start on the ground with Love. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
They'll go again with Love. And the room to run is not there again. He is brought down for another loss. Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long.
19, Charger, 19,
From the gun, Richardson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. That's taken in. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears first down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on fourth and long. Right back to Watson. Another grab. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson.
Ready.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Richardson throwing to start out. It's cut right side by Watson. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing on second, Richardson. Right back to Watson. This is caught. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Very good. You took on that challenge and picked up the victory. Pick out another one to tackle and build yourself a winning streak.
Play fake to Mason. Now it's Murray. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. Good play calling rhythm. Drive continues. Another 1st and 10. Again, and in comes Mason. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. In motion, it's Jefferson. Play action. It's Murray. Oh, that one intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. And the Bears are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Sets up a 1st down and goal.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. On the give. Here's Love. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Showing some patience in their ground game early here, Brock. Continuing to feed their guy despite the lack of results so far.
I know this will sound kind of silly, but you've got to run the ball to run the ball. And what I mean by that, there's no way to get this run game going unless you continue to give him the rock to try to warm it up. That offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out, because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. All right, they're going hurry up here, Brock. They might be trying to get him to jump.
It's 4th down.
From the gun, Love gets it. And he's going to have them the 1st down. Took a chance, got the couple of yards needed, and they're staying out there.
That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Love now up the middle. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down. Now, you take these types of results as early wins in a game, Brock, both in getting their running back started and getting your guys to start winning that battle up front, too.
Moving a man against his will and doing it right from the jump, that often portends to good things offensively.
That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's going to be stopped after a gain of 9. That was what they needed. 1st down coming up. Trying to work quickly now.
That's good. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, here's a give to Long. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7. The Bears decide to call their 1st time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. 3 seconds, 1 play remaining in this 1st quarter. Handoff now to Love. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. All right, you picked up the win. Nicely done. So what's next for you? Replay a challenge, pick a new one, or just get your rewards?
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
19, Tiger, 19, Johnny Lions. Cougar 19. Ready.
Running to start the drive is Love. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Come on. Hit. Cougar 19.
Off play action. Richardson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Pass to 60.
Now Richardson. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Levi Onwuzurike DK charging in and finishing off the sack. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. They'll go for it. Here's Richardson. And that's caught inside the 30. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Personnel is out. Everyone's ready to get this one going. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Stop finally made after they give up 16 on the play. And that is a Jackson go 1st down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Pocket collapsing, and he's going to pay the price. Javon Hargrave. And it's going to be 2nd and 16 now coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
On 2nd down, Rogers taking a deep shot here. And neither of them can come down with it. Gave that one a heck of a ride, but it falls incomplete. 3rd down coming up. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
He's in trouble again, and he's going to go down 2nd time on this opening series. And that brings up 4th and very, very long.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
4th down now, Rogers. It's everything he has under this one. He's got it inside the 25. No problems on that 4th down play. They convert with gusto, keeping this drive moving.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
After that 4th down exceeded expectations, look at this, some excitement as they come up to the line. It's 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Watson.
Rodgers' pass intercepted.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Bucky Irving. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 42-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Irving. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
It's a loss of a yard.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. He's still on his feet. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it, too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line. So big play there.
Touchdown, Seahawks. Jackson Smith-Njigba from a yard out. And the Seahawks will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Now Richardson back to throw it. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed. Against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Throwing is Williams. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, the great coach said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Eyes the crossing route and hits Watson. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 38-yard line.
And the Panther first down.
To the air, Williams. He'll get this out to Love. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 on the Seahawks' 33-yard line.
Here's Williams. And this one into the hands of Ingram downfield. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw again. Under pressure now, he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Harold Landry collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Looking to throw is Williams. Forced out to the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. 2 straight sacks have him backed up now for a third and goal.
It's third down and goal.
They'll look to throw for it with Williams. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll motion McLaurin left.
Second and 2.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and it's third down and 2.
Kamari Lassiter on the coverage.
Come on, set. Viking 18.
They'll try and run here with Irving. And now off to the races down the right side. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line.
64 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
Let's go now.
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. LeJonte Wester from 13 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to add on to that lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. And way up past the 35 before he's taken.
To throw, it's Williams. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw, Williams. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
He's going deep for Brown.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Williams pass intercepted.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
And the Seahawks first down.
Here we go. Set, go.
Running the toss to Irving.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that they don't start to slow him down. It's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
And that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Trap 60.
They'll motion McLaurin left.
60 boxes, 60 boxes.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
18 rattling.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. LeJonte Wester with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
The extra point hits the left upright, but goes through anyway. And the lead is up to 18 now.
So after the touchdown, here's Duvall to kick this one off.
A nice little juke.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Back to throw. Williams. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Play action. Now Williams.
They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
11 on the play. First down, Carolina.
To throw once more, here's Williams. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Uchenna Nwosu.
Williams' pass intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
18, pioneer.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
They'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third manageable, or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 19 Lion.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not?
Oh, and that is incomplete.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. Oh, what a move. And he shot to tackle. Now he's got some space.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
That was a really nice run there to bring up third and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down. And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
Here's Love again. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
They'll go play action here with Williams.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted.
Picked off by Jalen Watson.
Well, they're certainly in a bad way right now. Not so bad that you can call this one over already, but bad enough that you know you can't toss an interception to open the second half. This just ratchets up the pressure on this team's defense right now.
And a nice run past the 30-yard line there.
84 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That good for 19 and a first down.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
They'll motion McLaurin left.
49-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he is in for a Seattle touchdown. Terry McLaurin McLaurin, 49 yards. And the Seahawks take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. And maybe a wrench thrown in the operation there. The snap wasn't great, and this kick is pulled. It's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as they'll be backed up to start this drive.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now Williams throwing to start the drive. And his throw is incomplete. Williams pass.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Williams. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they'll get to him short of the 1st down at about the 16. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll go for it. Here's Richardson. That is caught. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
Christian Watson. A gain of 13 yards. And a Panther 1st down.
Now Richardson. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
The good signal calls are never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Come on.
Richardson off the play fake. Here's Higgins out on the right side. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Fourth down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
Okay, ready?
They go play action here on 1st down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll roll him out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And it'll be a turnover on downs. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Second and 2.